Hey all y'all spirits out there, if you guys remember the previous video, we cut some dandelions down and some other plants and we actually dried them. These are the roses that we dried. That's like the last video. Before we dried the dandelions, we dried some color roses because we was doing like an experiment, but they turned out really good. The roses turned out good, but I will show you guys how the dandelions turned out because I think they turned out so great. And we're actually going to be selling dried flowers, so you guys can check them out on my Etsy. I will have them in the link below. But right now I just want to show you guys how good these dried flowers turned out. And we actually left them to dry for a full week, like a full 7 days. We dried them in parchment paper. The other ones we didn't dry in parchment paper. The dandelions we just dried in a regular notebook. We didn't use parchment paper or anything like that, but I think they still turned out pretty good. But I would say if you guys are like, you have a book that you like really like and stuff, use parchment paper, because as you guys can see, the color it spreads off a little. You saw when I pick it up, the yellow is like on the paper. I didn't really mind this because this is just like a spare like book, like I drawn it and all that stuff, like it's not that deep. But if you guys like the books like you guys are drying your flowers in, I would say definitely use parchment paper because it will like ink out. And I did notice that because I did do one in a book I actually did like. I did some roses in a book I liked, and the ink rubbed off and it kind of messed up one of the pages. So don't do that, guys. Don't do what I did. Use parchment paper. But as you guys can see, the flowers have turned out so pretty. Like they just come so easy. Like we didn't have to scrape them or none of that. Just like peel it off kind of like a sticker, and we have so much. We did clover leaves, we did some chickweed plants, dandelions. We did a lot because we wanted to have like a little mix. And I'm also gonna do another video where I show you some crafts that I'm gonna do with these dried flowers. And if you guys are interested in the dried flowers, like I said below, the link to the Etsy will be in the description. And I will catch you guys for the next video. Be safe out there, y'all.